Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know I look a little different and I got some like princess baby buns going on over here, trying to like rock since I'm trying to like rock my natural hair just until the end of the year, I figure why not like just do some random shit. I tried to do some buns. Something that's weird is going on with my hair and I really don't care to fix it, but I just thought I'd do something different for this video. And also my background is different as well because I recently picked up some stuff from IKEA and I wanted to like revamp my background just so it's not like super boring. Yeah, they opened a new IKEA by me, so of course I decided to go see what's poppin' and go get some new stuff. A lot of stuff I've been having, you guys have probably seen it in like one of my department store hauls, so my little organizers and things like that. But once I get like my filming area together, I'll show you guys a tour. It's not really anything big, but it's just for filming purposes and things like that. If you haven't checked out my previous video, I did talk about my natural hair and I did pull it out a little bit so you guys can see what I'm working with as far as my natural hair. These buns that are actually in my hair, this is my natural hair, but these are like extensions in the front because the front of my hair is a little bit short and I didn't want it to look like stupid on camera, and then I added some like clip-ins in the back to make it look like a messy bun type of thing going on. But yeah, I'm gonna get into the tutorial. Per usual, I go in with my Too Faced Hangover primer. This has been bae for like the longest time and I'm about to be out of it. I was looking at it the other day and it's starting to like get like super thin as far as the bottle, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go get another one. And it's really good to have a primer that you use every single day. That way, you know, you're not like impulse shopping and just buying all these different primers. And plus you want to keep up with your skin because sometimes you want to know like what's causing like the breakouts. The reason why I love this Too Faced primer is because it's very gentle on my skin and it's super moisturizing. If you guys don't think primer makes a big difference in your makeup, then you don't need this, but I feel like it makes my makeup stay a lot longer and my skin gets somewhat dry and I just hate that like dry feeling, you know, when you're wearing makeup. So I just want something moisturizing underneath, that way I don't have to feel like my skin is so freaking dry, and because it's only dry in certain like areas. So, and then of course I told you guys I've been layering primers because different primers work for different things. But this MAC Prep and Prime, this is a sample that I always get from MAC and I just stack up on those anytime that I purchase. That way, because MAC has really good like facial type things, but MAC is also expensive when it comes to skincare, so I just get the little samples. I'm sample queen. And now that my face is like prepped and primed, I feel like it just feels like so soothing and I'm ready to apply my face makeup. I'm actually going to do my brows off camera because I feel like it takes so freaking long. But yeah, I'll come right back after I finish my brows for the next step. I am back. I put on my color corrector and I color corrected under my eyes. You guys already know that I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit and I'm about to be out of this shade, Lord. Then I use my Age Rewind, which it goes under my eyes. It's like a neutralizer to like black out this darkness underneath my eyes. You guys already know what that's about. So I'm going to be doing a demo on this Clinique foundation. This is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation Plus Concealer and I got the shade Ginger. Now, I done went to Sephora about 50 times to find my shade. I was back and forth, so many different shades. I think it was like 3. I'm in dramatic as hell, but I just could not find my shade, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just get the closest match. And I knew this wasn't a match because I had already tried this as a sample. I told you guys, you know, samples are completely different as far as like actual product. They're pretty different than what you would get in the full size. So once I saw the full size, I was like, okay, maybe this will be a lot better because it's more product in here and I can, you know, get it activated once I use enough to complete like a whole like foundation routine. I had got it in a sample and I loved it as a concealer, but I didn't really see it as a foundation. So now that I have it, I definitely wanted to check it out. I mean, for the most part, it looked like it's going to be a good match, but I'm not sure. So that's why I'm doing this video, and hopefully it'll help someone out who's undecided and don't know what their color might be. Also, I can't really swatch it out like on my face because I've already put on my corrector, and I don't know why the hell I did that. Because I'm like, this is supposed to be a foundation demo, and I could have just swatched it so you guys can see like the color difference, but I didn't, and I regret it now. But I'm so sorry if you guys were wanting like a swatch like how I swatched out the Fenty Beauty foundations. If I get more shades of these, I would definitely do another video. That way I can help somebody out who's looking for a foundation and don't know what their shade is. So I'm just gonna try on the foundation for you guys and see how I like it and see how it does on my skin. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of companies, you know, they don't take out the time to make sure that their foundations are for all skin types. And to me, I know it's expensive, I'm sure, but you know, companies have a budget, and I'm sure if you can come out with 100,000 bottles of inventory, you have enough, you know, bottles to go in and pretty much see if this is, you know, if it works. Like, help us out. Like, we don't want to do bad reviews. Like, I'm not on here to do bad reviews. I want to show you guys good reviews. That way I can, you know, say like, this actually works, this is really good. And you know, it just works like that. Like, it's not that people are trying to shame companies and post bad reviews for popularity, because I can care less. I've been working my butt off, and I mean, the numbers, you know, the views show it. But I'm not on here to bash companies. I'm not on here to be unprofessional. I'm just here to do what I do, and I want to bring you guys reviews as much as you guys want to watch them. So that's the reason why I do what I do. But other than that, like, I'm gonna take my beauty blender. This is the full face body blender by Real Techniques, and it is blending out this foundation nice. Oh, I love this. Just from this, like, this looks so good, but I'm sure once I set it, it'll look even better. But yeah, I had tried the sample a while back, and the sucky part about foundation and being of color, so hard to find foundation that's the right match. I just want people to get to the point where they don't think that we're orange and that we're peach and that we are this like cocoa type color. Like, we're not just a set type of color. Nobody is, you know what I mean? So I get it, it's just products at the end of the day. But if Rihanna can get like a spot on foundation for everyone, I'm sure it's not that hard for them to test out on different skin tones and see what people actual skin tones are. I mean, I love oxidizing foundation, but at the same time, like, this is still orange. Like, as I'm putting on the foundation, it's orange. Like, I want to see some neutral, I want to see some brown, some something. Like, I'm so tired of like straight up orange foundation. Like, it's getting really annoying. And I'm not even saying, you know, specific companies. Like, putting this on, it was pretty orange, but I actually like the coverage. I love the way it feels on my skin. Like, I can say so many good things about this foundation, but it's just these colors are not like, sorry, these colors are just not like working with me. I'm just like, there should be no reason why I have to go to Sephora so many times to figure out what my foundation shade is, and should I mix it, and should I buy more than one, or you know, like, it sucks. We already know, you know, at this point what foundation looks like and what we got to work with, so I'm not on here to complain, but I just want people who are starting their own foundation lines or just trying to figure out, like, from beauty influencers what we're looking for in a foundation. That's probably it. Just to get some spot on foundation matches or something that's like super close to, so we won't have to worry about, you know, what we look like in the light, because we can look okay while applying our foundation, but when we go outside it's like, okay, I'm brown right here and orange right here, like I can't work with that. So for this Clinique foundation, I haven't said it yet, which it still looks fine, like as I'm looking at it now and on camera. So I do like the match as far as it being, you know, a shade for deeper skin, because I'm not too light, not too dark, so I definitely, no matter what, have to get something that's in between, you know, those medium shades. So for this color match, I really like it. I feel like I can, you know, put some bronzer on and set it to make it look like my natural skin color, you know, get it going. As far as coverage, I feel like it is full coverage. It's very lightweight, pretty much foundation and a concealer, so you don't have to worry about concealing and then put on your foundation. You just have a 2-in-1. So I think that was a really good idea to come out with. Plus I love the packaging, I love the bottle, I love how big it is. The only thing is, this is a big doe foot like applicator, but as you guys can see, like when I was applying it, only a little bit was coming out, and yeah, it helps you minimize the amount of foundation that you use, but still no one wants to pretty much take 3 to 5 minutes just to put it on the areas that they need to put it on. Like, I like some like quick on the go. Put on a good amount and it still looks perfectly fine. I didn't put on too much, not too less, and I didn't even have to go back in and put on more. So that's really good when it comes to foundation. Normally when I bring you guys like foundation demos, I try to do it on my bare skin, that way no color correcting or anything, so you guys can see how it works. Not all people have, you know, damaged skin like I do. I didn't mind, you know, color correcting first before I put on the foundation, that way you guys can see when you put it on yourself, you see that it's full coverage. So color correcting just is a step further that I have to take. If you don't, that's awesome, and keep working on your skin, because everybody wants to have a good, clean, healthy skin. But for the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation Plus Concealer, I gave it a 10 out of 10. I really do like it. It's really good. Like, there's no complaints. So if you want to try this out, definitely pick it up. And if you've already tried it out, leave comments down below, any tips, anything you want to give to anybody else like searching for the same type of foundation. Yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next video. It's going to be part 2 of this routine or tutorial. I'm going to be using a new palette, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.